welcome to Miss B's Read Aloud. Today's book, The Word Collector by Peter H. Reynolds.
Hey Blue Devils, Miss B back for another Read Aloud. Missing you lots this week, and I started thinking this week a lot about words. Maybe you saw the seesaw assignment that I posted with one of my other Read Alouds, I Am Truly. Well, if you didn't, check it out. It was about writing a poem and your own poem similar to the book that I read. Now this book kind of goes right along with it, today's book. It is called The Word Collector. Its poor jacket got a little bit ripped, so I'm going to leave that off for now. But The Word Collector is about a little boy who really loves words, and you'll see why I say it kind of connects to the other book that I read about poetry. Take a look. The Word Collector by Peter H. Reynolds. Collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps, some people collect coins, others collect rocks, some collect art, some collect bugs, others collect baseball cards, some people collect comic books. And Jerome? What did he collect? Jerome collected words. Wonder. He collected words he heard. My trip to Peru was perfectly pleasant. Certain words caught his attention. He collected words he saw. Willow. Certain words jumped out at him. He collected words he read. Emerald. Certain words popped off the page. Short and sweet words, spark, bloom, drift, dream. Two-syllable treats, treasure, motif, whisper, candid, hover, glimmer. And multi-syllable words that sounded like songs. Geometry, guacamole, kaleidoscope, wonderful, symphony. Aromatic, vociferous, effervescent. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvelous to say. There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meaning. Molasses, Tyrannosaurus rex, torrential, smudge, bellow. Jerome filled his scrapbooks with more and more of his favorite words. Look at all those words. Jerome's collections grew. He began organizing them. Dreamy, science, sad, action, poetic. One day, while transporting them, Jerome slipped and his words went flying. As he began to pick them up, he noticed his collections had become jumbled. That means mixed up. Big words next to little words, sad words next to dreamy words. Jerome began stringing words together. Whisper, symphony, electric, peace. Words he had not imagined being side by side. Savor, dreams, cascading, stars. He used his words to write poems. Here's where the connection with the other book comes in. He used his poems to make songs. They moved, they delighted. Some of his simplest words were his most powerful. I understand. I'm sorry. Thank you. You matter. Jerome eagerly collected more and more of his favorite words. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking, feeling, and dreaming. One breezy afternoon, Jerome climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon packed with his word collection. He smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind. He saw children in the valley below, scurrying about collecting words from the breeze. Jerome had no words to describe how happy that made him. The end. And this is a little note from the author. It says, reach for your own words, tell the world who you are and how you will make it better. So that is today's challenge. If you already completed the poem after listening to my other read aloud, I want to challenge you to write a new poem or maybe a song like Jerome did in the story. And if you're struggling to come up with some words, maybe think about putting them on separate note cards or pieces of paper and then rearranging them, mixing them around to make your own poem or song. Thanks for listening. See you next time.